everyone, it's John, and today it feels like Christmas in June. I have with me two Nintendo Switches. One is the regular, and then one is the Mario Kart Bundle, as you can see with the sticker on top. I got this one through Best Buy, and I got this one through Walmart. So yeah, let's do an unboxing. I'm gonna start with this one first. So, pretty standard box. The boxes are kind of the same, it's just one has the Mario Kart sticker on it, one doesn't. So it probably means one of them has a voucher or a code or something, but yeah, here we go. Unboxing the first one. There you go. There's the screen, the two Joy-Cons right front and center. I'm gonna take it out. Here you go. And then I'm gonna have the Joy-Cons, the standard ones. That's that one. And then let's see what else is in the box here. Looks like right under it, the screen, you have the little manual. You got your HDMI cable. And then you got your Joy-Con like wrist wrap things right there. And then right under the whole console, you have the dock. All right. So here are the dock accessories, little cable. This, I believe, is the holder that connects the two Joy-Cons together. All right. And then this right here, that's left in the box, is the Switch dock that we have. Switch 2 dock. Here we go. It's gonna be the same on both of them. It's nice, a little cylindrical round edges. All right, so that is pretty much everything that comes in the standard Switch, Nintendo Switch 2 bundle. It's all right here. Okay, now I'm gonna do an opening of the Mario Kart one here. I'm probably expecting it to be pretty similar. I do need to open it. All right. Here we go, opening the Mario Kart one. So pretty similar. You still got the console and the two Joy-Cons on the inside. All right, now the main difference is right under it, you will see the code for your Mario Kart World digital game, right? So it's important to note, this is the only difference with the bundle, is that this comes with this voucher and is right under the screen in where the manual is, okay? It's not a physical copy. North American bundles don't include the physical copy, I believe. So you're gonna be expecting a digital copy. Same thing, you got your manual, you have the cables and the little Switch wrist wraps for the Joy-Con 2s. Inside, it's all similar stuff, right? So you have the Joy-Con 2 holder, you have the dock adapter and cable, and then you have the Switch 2 dock again. All right, so I've unboxed everything. Everything you see here on the table should be what's included in your Switch 2, whether it's just the console only or the Mario Kart bundle. This is perfectly split in half on the table. This is the regular Switch 2, and then this is the Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle, with the only difference being you have your scratch-off card for the digital game. So you should expect all these components in a new version of this console when you're getting it. All right, so I have to do this because it's gonna be satisfying. The new Switch way to do the click. Here we go. Ooh, magnetic. And it just clips right on. Like that. Ooh. All right, I'll put this one down. Do the other one. Nice. All right, we have both of our switches in line and on. I will say, this feels pretty good to the touch. I have big hands, so I appreciate that the Switch 2 is bigger screen. And at first, these Joy-Cons I was a little skeptical about, but honestly, these feel really good in the hand to hold. I am a little worried about this connector. I know everyone's talking about it, but it seems pretty solid, well built. And unless you're really digging into it purposefully, it doesn't seem like you will really like encounter it. So there we go. All right, so you guys can get a little bit closer look at the POV. Here's the dock, 2 USBs on the side, and then I believe on the inside, you have the HDMI, the USB-C, and the Ethernet all tucked away in there. It also has holes for the built-in fan. This is kind of like the first gen, except now you have like an easier way to slide in the second gen cons. These are a bit different. These have holes now in them, so it's really just kind of for the bumpers, but not really anymore, but it's really for the wrist wrap. But yeah, this is the first look. As you can see, my reflection. Feels pretty good in hand, feels bigger, which is what I appreciate because I have large hands. So this is actually like really helpful and it feels great for me to hold. It's almost comparable to Steam Deck, although Steam Deck is definitely a chunkier boy. All right, I want to turn them both on now. The power switch is on this side. There we go. And I actually put the Joy-Cons in the backwards, but notice how they have a USB-C port on top now and a USB-C port on the bottom. So you can actually, if you gotta make sure that the center bottom is the bottom before you put in the Joy-Cons. All right, as you can see, we have both screens looking good and they are on the setup screen right now. All right, so I'm on the eShop going to redeem my voucher code, but oh my God, this already looks so much better, guys. This already loads so much faster and is way more responsive than the old eShop. That was one of the biggest gripes of the original Switch, in my opinion. All right, enter code time. All right, looks like I redeemed it and I got my virtual game card added. Nice. All right, now it's downloading and this should be the first title that I play on the Switch 2 as a Switch 2 title. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that unboxing and initial impressions of both the boxes. I'll have a lot more videos to come on this channel. I'll talk about the transferring process next, as well as game sharing, maybe some comparisons with the older consoles that I have, as well as accessories like the GameCube controller. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.